Yo, it's your boy Luak coming back at it again with another discussion video. In today's video, I'll give you my thoughts and reasons on why I think that Mei won't return in Pokemon Journeys. Pokemon Journeys has done a fantastic job at bringing back a plethora of characters from the series past. From old companions, to rivals, to even gym leaders no one asked for. Many fans have characters that they want to make a reappearance at any cost necessary. Wink wink. However, I'm here to talk about why one of my favorite traveling companions won't be making another appearance. The reason that I'm making this video is because you lovely people voted for this discussion to be made in my weekly community poll asking for the next video, so if you want to influence my next video, make sure to keep an eye out on those. With all that being said, let's get started on a brief recap of Mei's character as she appeared in the Pokemon series. Mei made her Pokemon TV series debut in episode 275 of the Pokemon anime titled Get the Show on the Road. Fun fact is that Mei is based off of her game counterpart in Ruby and Sapphire, which only came out one day before the release of this episode. Talk about fantastic promotion. She would stay as Ashla's main traveling companion in the series for the duration of the Generation 3 series of the anime, which lasted a total of 4 seasons. Her final appearance during this part of the show was in episode 466, Home is Where the Heart Is. Just about 200 episodes in a row that she was featured in, which is admittedly a huge chunk of Pokemon history. We saw her compete in 2 grand festivals during this time and grow a lot as a character, but she would bid her farewell and go to Johto with her boyfriend, rival. She then made her final appearance in the show during the Diamond and Pearl series for a 5-episode arc to participate in the Wallace Cup, ultimately losing to Dawn in the finals. She then parted ways with the gang, returned to Johto, and hasn't made another appearance in over 13 years. This is a video where I talk about why I think that she won't make a reappearance, but first let me give you a couple reasons as to why I think that she could still return. Pokemon Journeys as a whole has basically been a series focused on showing off not only all of the Pokemon, but I also think they do their best to show off all of the older characters. We have gotten a wide range of returning important characters and traveling companions like Gary, Iris, Dawn, and a few others. One would think that the most important characters are all bound to make a return at one point or another, which should lead to an eventual return by Mei. Dawn set up the whole thing with contests with Chloe, but we never actually got to see one at all, so maybe Mei's return could be featured on the Pokemon Contest episode. Pokemon Contest played a huge part in both the Generation 3 as well as the Generation 4 series of the anime. I think it was such a huge part of the series that it would be weird if that Dawn practice performance was the only thing we got. Mei also has a couple of Mega Evolution and Gigantamax options that could possibly be shown for all we know. Although that's less likely, it's still possible. With all that false hope out of the way, let's talk about why I think that she won't be making an appearance. The sad fact of the matter is that there's a solid reason as to why Mei hasn't made an appearance in over 13 years. The main reason is easily summarized, it's due to her voice actress. But why specifically? The actress that voices Mei in the Japanese version of the show goes by the stage name Kaori. She was the voice actress for Mei throughout her time in the show. She also performed as a lead singer for the song I Won't Lose, which was the 7th and final ending song for Pokemon the series Ruby and Sapphire, as well as Mei's personal theme. In 2012, however, she got diagnosed with vocal cervical dystonia, which led her to basically quit voice acting. So, from the research I did, this disease strains the voice and causes the muscles that produce your voice to spasm. Because of this, that person has interruptions in their voice every few sentences, making it hard for people to hear. Apparently, when she was doing her role for Mei in Diamond and Pearl series, she was already beginning to have these problems. Since then, she has not done any acting roles and has kept a low profile, basically indicating that she won't ever be returning. Something that Japanese anime series tend to not do is replace voice actors, especially if that actor is still alive, which she is. With all the returns we have gotten in Pokemon Journeys, the original voice actors have reprised their roles. Besides that, I think they wouldn't really do characters justice if they got their voice actors replaced. I think the best they could do is probably limit her to a thought bubble like they did with my boy Tracy. We could also get a Max reappearance, and in that episode he tells us what Mei is up to, that way we get her mentioned that way. So yeah, that was probably a rather convoluted way of stating my reasons as to why I don't think Mei will ever return. Despite being one of my favorite traveling companions, things just don't look good for her return. But maybe I'm just completely wrong and grasping for straws. I'd love for you to make your thoughts known in the comments below because as always this is a discussion video. Big shoutouts to Lucas for the amazing artwork you saw in the thumbnail as well as throughout the video including right now. They're a very talented artist and you should really follow them on Twitter for amazing Pokemon art. I also linked the artist that drew the Max in Pokemon Journeys in my thumbnail down below. They drew a bunch of different characters in Pokemon Journey styles, so if you want to take a look for yourself, I highly encourage you to. I hope you guys enjoyed this discussion video because honestly, this was one of my favorite ones to write and produce, so thanks again for voting for it. If you made it this far into the video, please comment hashtag MeiReturn2022 to send the good vibes to Mei and hopefully bring her back. As always, it's been your boy Luap, and I'm out. Peace.